What if the perfect-looking relationship was never real to begin with? From luxury vacations to intense arguments, from undeniable chemistry to a sudden messy breakup. Jesse and Jennifer's story isn't just another reality TV romance. It's a roller coaster of passion, ego, and unanswered questions. So what really happened between them? And why did something that looked so strong fall apart so fast? Let's dive into the rise and fall of Jesse and Jennifer. Fans of 90 Day, The Single Life, were instantly intrigued when Jesse and Jennifer came together. On paper, they seemed like a perfect match. Jesse, confident, polished, and always composed. Jennifer, bold, passionate, and unapologetically herself. But as we've seen time and time again, sometimes the most attractive couples hide the biggest cracks. Before they ever appeared together on screen, both Jesse and Jennifer already had their own history in the 90 Day universe. Jesse had previously been in a dramatic relationship with Darcy Silva, a relationship filled with arguments, emotional tension, and unforgettable moments. Jennifer, on the other hand, had her own complicated journey with Tim Malcolm, where fans constantly questioned the chemistry between them. So when these two strong personalities crossed paths, it felt like destiny, or at least great television. Their connection started online. Messages turned into calls. Calls turned into feelings. And before long, they decided to meet in person. When Jesse and Jennifer finally met, the chemistry was instant. There was no awkwardness, no hesitation, just attraction, confidence, and intensity. They looked like a power couple. Luxury settings, romantic dates, and a shared love for a high-end lifestyle made their relationship seem almost too perfect. Fans started to believe, maybe this is it. Maybe they've finally found the right person. Even their personalities seemed to complement each other at first. Jesse liked control and structure. Jennifer brought passion and unpredictability. It was a classic case of opposites attracting. But as we all know, that kind of attraction doesn't always last. As their relationship continued, small cracks started to appear. At first, they were easy to ignore. Little disagreements, subtle tension, moments where things just felt off. But those moments slowly began to grow. One of the biggest issues? Ego. Both Jesse and Jennifer are strong-willed individuals. They're used to being in control, used to getting their way. And when two people like that come together, compromise becomes difficult. Arguments started to become more frequent, not explosive at first, but definitely noticeable. And fans began to pick sides. One of the core problems in their relationship was a clash of values. Jesse often came across as calculated and controlled. He liked things done a certain way. He valued discipline, routine, and image. Jennifer, on the other hand, was more free-spirited. She valued emotion, spontaneity, and authenticity. At first, this difference felt exciting, but over time, it became exhausting. Jennifer started to feel restricted. Jesse started to feel challenged. And that's when things began to spiral. No relationship is perfect, but Jesse and Jennifer's arguments felt different. They weren't just disagreements, they were power struggles. Every conversation seemed to turn into a debate. Who's right? Who's wrong? Who has the upper hand? And instead of resolving issues, they often made things worse. The emotional connection that once felt strong started turning into tension. Viewers are quick to pick up on things, and fans of 90 Day Fiancé didn't miss a thing. People started questioning their relationship. Was it genuine, or was it just for attention? Some fans believed the chemistry felt forced. The argument seemed repetitive. The connection lacked depth. Others defended them, saying, every couple has problems. But one thing was clear. Something didn't feel right. Every relationship has a moment where things change. For Jesse and Jennifer, that moment didn't come suddenly. It built up over time. Unresolved issues, emotional distance, constant tension. Eventually, it reached a breaking point. The love that once brought them together was no longer enough to hold them together. When the breakup finally happened, it wasn't entirely shocking, but it was still disappointing. Fans who once rooted for them were left wondering, what went wrong? The truth is, there wasn't just one reason. It was a combination of everything. Clashing personalities, lack of compromise, ongoing tension, emotional disconnect. Sometimes, love isn't enough. Jesse and Jennifer's relationship teaches us something important. Not all strong connections are meant to last. Sometimes, Chemistry can be misleading. Attraction can hide incompatibility, and passion can turn into conflict. A relationship needs more than just sparks. It needs understanding, patience, and most importantly, balance. After their breakup, both Jesse and Jeniffer moved on in their own ways. Publicly, they maintained their confidence, but fans couldn't help but analyze everything. Social media posts, interviews, subtle hints. People kept asking, was it ever real? And that question still doesn't have a clear answer. Jesse and Jeniffer's story is the perfect example of a relationship that looked amazing on the outside, but struggled on the inside. Their rise was fast, their connection was intense, but their fall was inevitable. And maybe that's the real lesson here. Not every love story is meant to have a happy ending. Some are just meant to teach us something. What do you think? Was their relationship real or just another reality TV illusion? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into reality TV drama, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because there's always more stories and more secrets waiting to be uncovered.